right then, welcome everyone to another episode of the Warmup. I'm your boy Brooklyn, and I'm here with
Boom. Like, yeah. Don't hype yourself up, man.
You done? Okay, all right. You know we got
Are you
haters
talking
already.
about the Nets?
Bro, yeah.
Gotta bring you back down to earth, man.
Hey man, Brooklyn, bro. We here. We in here. We gonna win the championship. We also got
What?
Where He Go. We got X. We got KRL. Say what's up to the
Hey, what's
listeners.
going on, everybody? What's up?
So yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to get into. Again, if your first time here, this is a place where we talk about sports, current events, and everything in between through the lens of Black culture. So we're just gonna jump right into this, bruh. Sorry, 30 seconds. Alabama won. X, go ahead. Hurry up.
Hold on, man. What's my?
I'm gonna set you up.
You gotta lead off.
Alabama,
lead off with the start.
Alabama has won another championship.
Alleged. Does anybody care? No one.
Wow.
cares.
Hold on, wait. Let's go back to this alleged thing, man.
everybody
First
in
of all, let's talk
Alabama
about this. Let's talk about this, man. We in the record books, bro. Who's won more championships than us? Nobody.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody, man.
What's your
We're the
prize?
standard for winning.
What's your
We have
prize?
the best college football coach ever. He's won the most national championships ever. Dude, we broke Ohio State record, man. They never lost by this many points in their program's history, man. Roll Tide, baby. That's all I got to say, man.
Man,
Roll
look at this man.
Tide.
Look at this man.
We coming back
Giving no
next year,
props.
and the next year, we next, man. We next.
Yeah, man. I
Anybody
give my
else?
props to Alabama. They've been doing it
Thank
for
you.
the past, at least since I've been watching college football since I went to college, and right around the time I started watching college football, they've been dominating 09, 12, 15, 17, and now in 2020. So yeah, big ups to Alabama.
Appreciate it,
Congratulations
man.
to the Alabama football team. That's the name.
Hold on,
of the
man.
team.
I feel like that's
I'm gonna find the driest way to say congratulations.
No, but what's the name
Alabama
of the team?
Bro, you know the name of the team.
I heard so many things. I heard
Crimson.
I heard
what you about to
Crimson
say?
Tide.
That's it.
I heard
That's it
Roll
right there.
Tide.
You don't have to
I
say
heard
no
Roll
more.
Tide.
That's our chant. Alabama Crimson Tide. That's like the name of the team.
Okay, and is Alabama University or Alabama State University or like was
The University of Alabama.
okay U of A, got you. My bad.
U of A.
All right.
Yeah.
Put respect on it.
You don't even need to go to Chris, man. We can just X him out, man.
He's
know-
scrolling. He's scrolling
Yeah.
the
In the
timeline
meantime,
right
just there's
Oh,
some
the
there's some
hate.
better news out here, bro. Happy anniversary, happy sorority to the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. It's their anniversary. I think that's a little bit more important. Also,
now. He even Greek.
Wow.
LaMelo Ball
He
had a
ain't
triple
Greek.
double.
He
The
ain't even
youngest
Greek,
player
bruh.
ever to hit a triple double. Y'all, we should. That's a little bit bigger news.
Is that your rookie
I
of the
mean,
year?
that wasn't that big.
Oh, that wasn't
Is that
that
your
big.
rookie
Oh,
of the year?
okay.
Is that
I
your
was,
rookie
I
of
was,
the year?
I was impressed though.
that
How
your
many
rookie of the year?
minutes? Reg was where he go?
Oh, he's a good. He's not even acknowledging
Hey
me.
Chris,
Well,
hey Chris,
that dude-
hey
that
Chris.
dude
What's
was
the
the-
official? What's the official sign of the AKAs though?
I would never do that on public. I don't even. I'm not a part of that organization, and I respect them wholeheartedly.
What's
I
the
would
chant?
never do
What's that
such
chant?
Oh, you're right.
He didn't fall for the bait.
That
He didn't
shit?
fall for the bait.
I just
tried
know
to get
it's
him
very
caught up.
high pitched. I know it's very high pitched. It's almost deafening. But you know what? You know they there. I can tell you that. Much.
It's been such a long time since I heard it. In Cali, we're not privileged to that, man. So if you can remind us.
Well, look, everybody don't get good, good service. Everybody don't get good barbecue. Apparently, Alabama have mayonnaise flavored barbecue.
That's a fact I want to lose, but let's move forward.
So
keep it
yeah,
rolling.
are you done with your Alabama soliloquy
Bruh.
diatribe?
Bruh,
See now, if you was
Let's
a true,
go.
hold on,
Is that Atlanta?
let's go.
This is how I know you're not even a true Alabama. You would have you should have tied that thing around your neck, and you should have sat down with the cape. You should have flap, bam. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
James Brown now.
Look at you like what?
He not
when
even-
you're used-
none of that.
He not
Chris,
even.
you're right. The first
Not
time
even.
I experienced a championship back in 09, yeah, but once you're used to winning, bruh, you're just used to winning. You don't flaunt like that.
Where were y'all at last
Hey,
year?
but we could go on to the
Where were
next
you at last
story,
year?
though,
Where
bro.
were you
He
at
said
last
if
year?
he said if he was a real fan, somebody would have came out the closet and put the cape around you and watch you all.
I don't know what's up with this closet story, man. There's nothing there.
But
No,
moving
there's
on.
nothing there. There's nothing. He had a triple-double. Congrats to him, youngest player. Let's keep it moving.
There you go. More news. More news. So shout out
Hey,
to LaMelo.
congratulations. Shout out to Devontae Smith, wide receiver for Alabama. This dude broke records, man. This dude had 215 yards in the championship game, 3 TDs, all in one half, bro. All before he broke his finger.
So we're just throwing things out now. We're just going random, off script. Yeah.
Hey, you can Google that, man. Google that.
Who's the better baller?
Ooh,
I'm messing around. That's good. That's good.
LeVar.
You got to ask your sister, man. Are you good? Are you happy?
Hey, let's keep it moving, man.
Cool. To more
You
important
didn't
news.
try it.
Into more important news. Harden finally got his wish, man. It's been traded to the Brooklyn Nets, bro. So, the trade details here. Cavaliers, they got Jared Allen and Taurean Prince. The Nets obviously got James Harden, a second-round pick. Pacers got Karis LeVert and also a second-round pick. And then the Rockets got an abundance of just stuff, right? Dante Exum. Rodions, I don't know who this guy named, Curix. Victor Oladipo, four first-round picks, all unprotected, and first 4-round pick swaps also. All
Did you say unprotected?
Unprotected picks. So, number one, man, let's just kick this off, man. Is this a good trade? Is it worth the trade? Did Harden get what he wanted? Is it something good for Brooklyn Nets, man? Let's start with that. Kev.
I think Harden got what he wanted. No, he just wanted to be out, and I think he wanted to be with the Nets. That's one of the teams he called out first, right? If I'm not mistaken.
He did.
Yeah, so he got what he wanted.
Is he worth it,
I don't
though?
know is it worth it is the question. No, Karis LeVert, the few games I watched, he was playing pretty well. Jared Allen, I don't know. I haven't seen him. So it's all the picks is what I'm really concerned about that they've given up. So they're going to have to ride with what they have right now and hope for the best that these guys mesh. But given what we've been seeing lately in the beginning of the season, it's already a choppy start just with 2 starts. Now we add the third one to the mix. So let's see how that unfolds.
Okay. X, once you come off of your high off of this Alabama non-news,
Winners.
let's move on to something more important, man. This is Harden worth the trade.
First of all, it's not more important than Alabama winning the championship. Because you know what? That's something Harden has never done. So, was Harden worth the trade?
But he's in the Hall of
They
Fame in the
gave
strip
up-
club, though.
So that's my thing, man. Harden is one of the top 5 best offensive players in the league, hands down, no doubt, man.
Sure.
But his lifestyle, he loves to party. He plays hard, he works hard. My question is, how long can his body hold up, man? He's been durable, but bruh, he likes to party. He's never in condition. He always breaks down in the playoffs. Not breaks down, but his endurance isn't there. His conditioning isn't there. Is he worth it? Like your first round picks from 2022 through 2027? I don't know, man. The Nets defensive ratings were at the bottom of the league. Harden is a statue on defense. What are you doing? Offense is not your problem.
Hey, he did have that block in the
That
playoffs.
block, yeah. So he
Saved out.
I play defense.
He was playing hard. He was playing hard. He did step up on defense over the past 2 years. I think he's been playing better defense, as well as his assist game has been improving steadily over the course of his career. So he has been showing us other parts of his game besides just the scoring phenom, which he is. So, worth it down. I'm still with you on. Yeah, he is. He has his outside issues, but the man is still a great talent. So
he's a great talent, man. But offense wasn't the Nets' problem; it was defense. So how does more offense fix your defense problem? So I'm gonna say, not for the Nets, man. I think the Sixers would have been a perfect, Simmons for Harden would have been perfect. For the Nets, Chris, to your answer to your question, no.
Okay, I feel you, man. That's respectable. Where he go? Where you going?
I mean, first, I think one of your questions was, did Harden get what he wanted? I would say sort of, because what did he just step into? I know we're getting to that later into the show, so I'll leave that be. But we really just don't know what he's stepping into right now with what's going on with the Nets. The second part of that was it worth the trade? And my answer to that is it better be, because if not, they're gonna have a hell of a time rebuilding with no draft picks over the next. Like, this situation has to work. Like, if you wanted to put, pressure makes diamonds. If they were looking for, a pressure situation to see what they can put together, they cultivating something here, because they took away like at least two or three pretty solid role players.
Young players
that have showed a lot of promise. They made it to the playoffs, or was a pretty decent team without, always missing something, whether it was Kyrie injured, KD out, and they still managed to get pretty close to, playoff success.
Mm-hmm.
To trade away the players that helped get you there, all these draft picks to get another, superstar, that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, I can see that, and I mean, I get it. Like, is he worth the trade? Are you saying it's not worth the trade then, or are you saying you wait and see?
I say wait and see, but for the organization, it seems like it has to work.
Kind of like the playoff P trade. Like, it has to work because you traded away so much of your assets.
I feel like even with playoff P, that team has enough talent to get pretty deep, even if he's not being a solid player. Yeah. I think that trade might not be worth it overall, but they could still see success.
I feel you.
If this trade situation doesn't work out, with all the turmoil going on, it's there's not going to be a shot at success.
Gotcha.
Because those role players are gone now.
Yeah. So that was the only thing, man. It's like, man, you traded away Karis LeVert. He's a solid guy. Rookie contract, I believe. He still is on a rookie contract. He's overperforming his duties and roles.
Yeah,
Jared Allen was a very good rim protector. Very good, just kind of like a just mud in the ground, like boots on the ground, just going in there, getting rebounds, blocks, defense. He's pretty much a better version of DeAndre Jordan at this point. Like, he's way more springy. He is. I mean, he's just not a liability on the free throw line, just that kind of thing. And Taurean Prince, again, another good role player. Before this trade, Brooklyn had one of the best, if not the best, just like the deepest squad as far as roster goes. Like, we're missing they're missing Kyrie and they're winning.
Yeah.
Like, and
don't forget Spencer Dinwiddie.
But he's out. He got injured.
That's what I'm saying. They're missing him too.
Yeah. But keep in mind, this is the same team that went to the playoffs last year without Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving played 5 games. Yep. He played a week worth of games, got paid for a whole year, and the Brooklyn made it to the playoffs. So just keep that in mind. Like, they lost a lot of those key pieces, man. So we saw that Oladipo went to Houston. We saw Jared Allen. He went to, I believe, the Pacers, right?
Nah. Jared Allen went to Cleveland.
Cavs and Taurean Prince went to the Cavs. And then we had Karis LeVert go to the Pacers. Who do you think won? I mean, and Harden went to the Brooklyn. Who do you think won out of these 4 teams as far as trades goes?
I think Houston definitely won for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it to me.
Okay.
I like the pieces they have right now. Some of these cats that wasn't on my radar before, but they're stepping up now, like Christian Wood, Jason Tate. Man, these guys got energy. Eric Gordon's still gonna do what he does. I'm excited to see how Oladipo is going to bring up the live spunk in this game, and it's going to be a very guard. It's going to be very guard centric.
Yeah,
with like one big in there. But I mean, that's kind of how the Rockets style of playing is. So I think they won on this one. I think they got a good swap for Harden leaving. They're going to get a balanced player on both ends, and a very aggressive player at that too. So you still have that for going for you.
Yeah,
I think so too, man. I think Houston went from having like no first round picks because Daryl Morey had to like wage the whole house to keep Harden happy. Chris Paul and Russ, had to give up the whole house. So they went from having no first round picks to getting everything from the Nets plus players.
Mm-hmm.
And they got in 2020 they got 2 first round picks. They got one from Brooklyn and one from Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, you're right.
2022.
Looking at that.
Yeah,
they set, man.
And they got some first round pick swaps going from 21 to 27. Not every year, but like 4 of those years.
Yeah.
So
They said
Y'all think so? Y'all all three of y'all going with Houston?
for sure.
I'm gonna
I
have to go
think
with.
so.
I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, I think that's the best looking one on paper. I don't know how Victor Oladipo is gonna work with John Wall and a new coach. And I'm not saying like he's not gonna, he's gonna disappear. But I do think that you got 2 point guards. You don't have a combo guard, neither one of them. And I'm gonna have to go with Pacers, man. Karis LeVert. Like again, this guy is a plug and play guy. Essentially, he seems very competent in just getting things done in a role that he's put in. And you pair him up with Miles Turner, pair him up with Sabonis, like who's looks like a borderline MVP or at the very least a most improved player. In Indiana, that may they're not going to be a championship worthy team, but they're definitely going to. I feel like they're going to get the most out of the trade just at this point in time with what.
So you think Karis LeVert, Victor Oladipo is not only like a equal trade? You actually think it was a trade up?
I think it was at the very least it's an equal. Like the floor is an equal trade. I think. We'll see how it transpires, but we've seen how Karis LeVert plays in the playoffs, and we've seen how he plays in a dysfunctional organization. And for a person to be able to drop 40 points, and he's practically on a rookie, and he's just been consistent. I just feel like that may turn into something a little bit more. So we don't know what his potential is yet, but.
So outside of the injuries, what do we think that we didn't see from Victor Oladipo? Because they built teams around him.
They've only really built
one team,
Indiana, around him.
Yeah.
Orlando, he was a rookie, so there was nothing to build with.
He kind of came into prominence. So, okay, that's
and then
OKC was a nightmare.
Yeah, so
it's hard to play with Russ. I think.
I think it was more than that. I think that the team just was. I don't know.
Yeah.
That particular season, that's when they still had Jeremy Lamb and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
But nobody picked the Nets. Nobody picked a team that got like one of the top 5 players in the league.
You know why?
I'm surprised by that. You backing up right now with your name and stuff. Am I tripping?
No.
You just having fun with it.
Brooklyn.
I'm happy for Brooklyn, bro. I'm happy for them. They're gonna be.
What are you happy about?
Brooklyn. Because Brooklyn gets to have some spotlight for some legitimate. New York City.
They need more spotlight. They need more spotlight.
But you was already mad at the whole Kyrie KD combo to begin with.
You made me drop my camera.
And now you're happy.
You hated it.
First of all,
he was mad.
What about parity in the NBA?
First of all, thank you. Because see, before, do y'all have expectations of them making it anywhere now that they have the big three? Do y'all have any expectations?
At least the playoffs, but
I always had expectations.
They got to gel.
What are your expectations? Have they improved?
Have they improved?
Yes. Has your expectations improved now that they have James Harden?
No, it hasn't. It's just more cooks in the kitchen now. It's like now I'm getting a little nervous.
For me, the prospects actually drop because you have more cooks in the kitchen and you ain't got no sous chefs. Okay. You have a whole bunch of head chefs. No sous chefs. Everybody a coach. Everybody a superstar. Exactly. Everybody got an ego. Exactly. And you don't got anybody to do the dirty work.
Exactly.
I was thinking about that earlier today, though. Right? We see them play well in All-Star games, although they're having fun, and we've seen superstar players play well in the Olympics. Yeah. So it's possible to put superstars together and work through that.
Olympics is like 10 games.
And I was gonna say like I'm gonna quote Lil Wayne, show me my opponent. Like the Olympics is the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
So just talking about the feasibility of having star players be on the court and no sous chefs. All of those guys are head chefs in the Olympics, right? And in the All-Star game, all those guys are head chefs. But they still find a way to move the ball around working and give you a very exciting highlight reel of a game. So if they're able to do that, if they're able to put their superstardom together and give us a highlight reel for every game, then but I don't think they're gonna be found that though. Like I would like to see that go that way. That would be exciting.
Yeah.
So here's my question, man. What can you name the Nets starting 5?
Not now. Kyrie. Wait, no. Hold on. Let me take that
Kyrie,
back. KD.
Harden.
Nah, you can't say Kyrie because Kyrie. He's
Kyrie's in
looking
the
for
start
that.
lineup, man. He's just gonna bail on you. It's
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
No call, no show. But he's on the roster.
So for the next game, what the starting lineup gonna be?
Yeah, that's a better play.
You know what? Steve Nash. He's gonna be head coach.
In the head coach position or the assistant coach position?
He's a player coach.
Okay. Alright.
No one knows. And see, this is my point, bro. Like, no, now again, you have another player you have to feed the ball to. We know what he does without the ball. He just sits there and watches y'all.
No,
I don't agree. I don't agree with y'all.
We know what he's been doing with the ball. We know what he's been doing with the ball. We don't know what he might do.
Okay.
Right, this dude hasn't. No, we have never seen him cut. He hasn't cut since he left OKC.
Hey, but check this out. When he was in Houston, he was everything. So whatever Harden say goes. So maybe he's just gonna have to adjust.
Wait, over Durant?
What?
In Houston? No, you're talking about in Houston.
Whatever Harden. But you said whatever Harden say goes.
In Houston.
In Houston.
Okay.
So I'm saying he's not in Houston anymore. So
yeah,
just might have to,
So whose team is it now?
You know what?
I don't think it's anyone's team.
Depends on who you ask.
I don't think it's anyone's team. I don't think
we all share the team.
Yeah, they're all sharing the team.
Yeah, I feel like every one of them is gonna feel like it's their team.
Everyone's head coach, everyone's star player, everyone's cheerleader, everyone's bench player. It's everyone's.
So
it's a team. It's a team. It's a real team,
man.
So in crunch time,
I don't like how this conversation going. I don't feel positive about the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm just saying.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like
just pick one. Whoever in crunch time. Whoever.
You're right.
Just pick one.
Right. They all close.
In crunch time, I've seen coaches call timeout and bring like I'll say Steve Kerr for example. He bring Damian Lee out when they need like another 3-point player, right? He's just another shooting option. He's not going to Damian Lee. He has Curry and he has other options, but he's bringing another option just in case something gets jammed up. He can pass it out and still make that shot. We just have that like all game if possible, or at the end of games you have these two options.
I'll tell you what I would like to see from whose team is it. I would like to see that any given night, somebody gonna step up and it's gonna be that night it was them. That's what I would like to see from this combination.
Okay.
I would like to be like, it's not gonna be like, oh, it's always Kyrie, it's always KD, it's always Harden. I would like to see that, hey, maybe the other guys aren't so hot tonight, but one of the three is gonna pop, or two of the three are gonna pop.
Cool.
Like
where he go,
last word.
Yeah.
Where he go,
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be the standard, bro. I think it's gonna be like the OKC teams. Your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. What I would like to see is like the Golden State Warriors style of play, like the 2014 Spurs type of play, that ball movement, man.
Yeah. I don't know about the 2014, just that, like Spurs play in general, man. Like Pop is a beast at moving the ball.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
because with the Warriors, people was making plays that shouldn't be making plays with those kind of guys. Just the way the ball was moving.
Maurice Spates. Like,
more buckets.
Hey, stop that. Most
I'm saying. He don't even know what it is. Man, let's move on, man.
Buckets.
That's what I'm saying. He don't even know. Anyways, man, let's move on. No.
Like, how is he making buckets, man? How is he making? He's making buckets because of
moving.
I love those kind of players.
He's called more buckets for a reason. Moving on, man. Kyrie Irving, your favorite player, man, that y'all love to watch, has decided to take a leave of absence, man. He's missing these 4 games. I think he's on his 5th game right now. Yeah, 5 games due to personal reasons, and now he's considered to be kind of off the grid. He's off and on. He shows up at the birthday party, dancing with no mask on. He
did an Instagram post with his pops.
He did an Instagram post. I remember him saying, "I just don't want to play against Philadelphia." There's just a lot of stuff going on with Kyrie.
You say he didn't want to play against Philadelphia.
Yeah, there was.
He's scared of Ben Simmons.
There was a. Let me see here. Pull it up real quick, man. Yeah, there was a Kyrie Irving reasoning for not playing tonight's game per a close source. I I just didn't want to play.
Bruh, entitlement, man. I wish I could say,
Hey, hold on,
I
hold
wish
on,
I
hold
didn't
on,
say.
hold on.
Got
It's a
excited.
source.
Hold on, no,
That's a source.
Kev, no,
He
hold
ready, he
on.
ready to run with it, Kev. Don't worry
No,
about
hold
it.
on, man. I
already
wish
have-
I
What's the
could go
source?
to
Wait,
work
what
and
is the
say,
source?
I just feel like I don't want to work today. You know what? I feel like I don't want to do this today. Bruh,
I
I
got
need
those days.
him.
We all got
Yeah,
those days.
he didn't want to work on that project.
It's
That's it.
X act like he never called out to work. Like,
called,
oh man,
it's
you know
called
what? I
sick
don't feel like going
days
to
for
work
the
today,
9 to
man.
5 people. It's called sick days for the 9 to 5 people. You know what I mean?
But you
I
make
don't
up
get
an
paid millions.
excuse, bro.
I don't know if
Kev,
I had
you don't
sick
call
days
your
about
boss.
getting paid millions.
Kev, you don't call your boss and say, yeah, bruh, I just don't want to come in today. Like, you make up an excuse for that sick day.
Hey, whether you,
Yeah, I didn't
that
make
just
no
means he's
excuses. My
honest.
boss
So
watching
he was
this right
being
now, she know
transparent.
I
We gonna
always
punish
be
him for
honest.
that.
Exactly. I agree with that. Right?
But when
Yeah.
when Kawhi do it,
Low
it's low management.
Hey man, he was nursing an injury.
He was slick with it, bruh. He was slick with it.
Just because he got caught in a strip club don't mean he wasn't injured. He was still trying to manage his load, man.
Our very own
right.
NBA insider said Kyrie was out here taking conference calls during the game. That's all.
Hey,
I heard that, but what I gotta do with anything though? Like, if you could take a conference call, you could play a game. That's what we're saying.
hey.
No. They said he was taking a conference call during the game. Like, I think a game where he was actually playing.
Oh,
You know
man.
what? Look,
Crazy.
I got to see the source on that one, bro.
That's
you know
crazy.
what? Yeah, man.
I don't know what's
heard
been
some
happening.
rumors. So what do y'all think about how this is going to impact his legacy, man? I mean, Kyrie's been in the news for more things outside of basketball than inside basketball lately. How's this going
I
to?
think he should retire, man.
I think he doesn't care about his legacy right now.
I don't think he cares about the game.
You think
I
he
ain't
should
gonna go
retire?
Steven. I ain't gonna go Steven.
I'm going
A
all the
with
way
it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Okay, Boston. Let's not forget about Boston. Let's not forget
What
about the
about
fact
Boston?
all right, he ain't played 1 year. All right, in the second year, he made the team worse.
He did.
And then let's not forget
Hey,
that after
he didn't
Cleveland
play
won the
just-
championship,
When he didn't play for Boston, wasn't it for injuries?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
injured.
he got injured.
He was injured. He had to get surgery that put him out for the rest
Yeah.
of the season. But they made it to like the Eastern Conference Finals, I believe, that year.
Without
Yeah,
him
yeah.
or
Yeah.
Hayward.
And so
And
then the year he
and
comes
Then
back
they got
and
them both
plays.
back.
And they got it back, and they got bounced out like in the first round. I think.
Yeah.
So they get him
That was
back,
not a
and then
good
and then Gordon Hayward breaks like all his legs. That was a.
What y'all
I
trying to
feel
say?
bad
What you
for
trying to
Gordon.
say? What's your point? What you trying to say though? You trying to say the dude is cursed? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, he don't want.
No, I'm not gonna say
that
it's cursed.
Thus far, his moves since departing with the Cavaliers have not netted positive favor on his career standing.
It has
I
not.
like that.
No, it has not. It has not. But he has been injured though. So I mean, I don't know about that one. But
I mean, that's
it
part
has
of
not
it.
netted positive
But
results.
I think we got into this the other day where it's like I as a fan, how disappointing is like, okay, he's injured. Like whether it's the Celtics or the Nets, it's like, all right, damn, he's injured. Now he's finally not injured and he's doing all this. Like that just gotta really, really hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fan hat that hurts.
Yeah.
It does.
So do you feel that the Nets are better without him? Then, like, are
We don't know. Like it's so early in the season.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
and specifically in this rotation, like last season, okay, they had kind of a team, and you could see, all right, KD's not there. This is going on with Kyrie when he's there, when he's not there. Right now, it's like they haven't. Now the trade is just so many moving parts right now. You can't say that.
You know what? I would think it's like y'all said, those too many chefs in the kitchen, man. Because when Kyrie's cooking, there's nobody else in the NBA like him, man. When he's cooking, but he also doesn't share the rock when he's cooking.
I don't need him
LeBron
to.
was,
Yeah.
you don't. LeBron understood that. Like you cooking, I'm gonna stand back. I don't know if KD and Harden gonna stand back and let Kyrie cook.
If they're winning games, like they want W's, right?
Kevin Durant
Yeah.
will. Kevin Durant will.
Okay, KD will.
Harden
But
will
Harden?
as long as they're winning.
I don't know. I don't know the dynamics with Harden and Kyrie, but we already talked about it. I feel like KD is where the ball stops. Like if you give in KD's trying to make a play very quick or he's passing it off, like it's not gonna be him trying to bring up the ball and then dribble and do a whole bunch of extra stuff. So I think the trickiness is gonna come between the sharing of the rock between Kyrie and Harden.
So if Harden
wants
doesn't
to
win
bring the
here,
ball up.
if Harden doesn't win here, is he gonna chase down Serge Ibaka next?
You think he's just chasing down trying to get the band back together?
Hey man, Russ, KD, Serge, where you at?
I don't know, man. It says a lot about your ability to close on just
Yeah.
anything significant when you've been paired with multiple All Stars, perennial All Stars,
MVPs.
MVPs, and you still are having just issues getting over the hump. I don't know, man. It's just maybe it's the system, maybe it's just a series of bad luck, but I don't know, man. It's just like Kyrie has a hard time finding success post LeBron. It seems like Harden's having a hard time finding success in the pattern that he's taken. Like from leaving OKC. Once he left OKC, it's just been downhill. You know.
I would venture and say, Chris, I think you're right. I think it's a system, man. Because look at D'Antoni hasn't won. It's a different version of 7 seconds or less. Actually, it's a version I don't like. Everybody else stand on the 3-point line, let Harden work. And if he passes the ball, just be ready to shoot.
Yep. And so I don't know, man. It's one of those things that I've noticed, and maybe Harden wasted a lot of his prime. He's 30, 31 years old right now, something like that. Like he's not going to get any better. This is what it is.
No. His conditioning is not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Not for an NBA player.
He did get in shape for the bubble though, when I think he just had no other choice. But in the bubble, if you see the pictures, he was slimmed down. He did look in shape. He was moving a little bit.
He came into this season out of shape. Like that just means you don't care. I've never seen
you want to get traded out of shape though.
The last out of shape player I remember was Antoine Walker. That's the last time I saw someone come in out of shape.
Wow.
So.
Hey! I used to like Antoine Walker.
I like Antoine Walker too.
Joel Embiid out of shape too, man. Stop it. Jokic out of shape too, man.
Hey, Jokic got in shape.
Jokic in shape now. Check Jokic
out.
This season?
This season?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last season too. He came in shape last season
too. He was on the road. He was on the road.
Big bone, man. Quit hating on the big bone players, bro. Just because you got skinny bones, man.
Jokic did a ballerina move tonight. He did went to the opposite side of the rim and turn over and dunk it like this, man.
Jokic's a beast, man. Don't come for Jokic, man.
Yeah, don't come for the Joker.
Where he go, don't know where he going with that one, bro. You dead end.
He ain't looking shape to me, so maybe it was just optics. Last season, I ain't really watched him play this season. Last season, he was starting to look a little tired, a little out of breath. But there's a lot on him on that team too.
Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see, man. Hey, hopefully there's nothing bad going on. If there's a mental issue going on with Kyrie, unhealthy, or just kind of like social circles things. Wish you the best if there's something going on. We do want to see you back out there. We're making a lot of jokes, but want to see you back out there and so you can do what you do best. So we're gonna leave it right there, guys. Any other last minute comments?
Man.
You think?
Don't do it.
You think Alabama gonna do a repeat?
Oh, for sure. That's not even a question. That's not even a question.
Are we talking about
KD's going back to the Hamptons? You think KD's going back to the Hamptons, waiting for Steph and?
No, that's not. No? That's a rhetorical question. We know the answer. No.
Oh. Yeah. I wonder if he misses that time though.
No, he doesn't.
Go to say
he doesn't. No one misses that.
I think he does.
I don't think he misses.
Yeah, right now.
I wouldn't say miss. I think he appreciated the time that was there, but he's moved on.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, appreciated to move on. I think that was a chapter or period. Yeah. He's focused on this section.
I mean, there was structure there. I don't know about the next.
There was. Okay. There was.
Anything else?
He could be missing that.
The structure.
Yeah. Anything else from you? Apparently, you bringing up old times. Remember that time we was having fun?
Trying to reminisce. When they reminisce over you.
Hey, man, all I got to do is say roll tide, man. We'll be back next year.
Oh, okay. All right.
Boy, next year you're going to be remembered last year when we won last year.
Coming back next year.
Get the A right, man. Get the A right. You've been showing the A right. Get the A right, man.
You see me throwing to the side real quick.
Yeah, got the B.
Oh man. All right. Well, like I said, that's the end of it, man. We're gonna just wrap this up, man. I can't listen to any more Alabama. I can't listen to more 2015
Alabama
Warriors.
propaganda.
Yeah, man. Remember that time? Look, bro.
Yo, we just won the championship like a couple of days ago.
And no one watched it. Nobody
like
watched
Google
it.
is doing fireworks for Alabama right now. If you Google Alabama football, Google will just fireworks.
Ratings were very low.
The lowest I've ever seen. It was just the.
That's true. That's true. The ratings would have been like
no one
on the floor.
Nobody cared. In other news.
Yeah, you had too much stuff going on, man. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't too.
It was two teams that nobody wanted to see.
Yeah, well, actually, another question to derail once more time is: did all the college teams even play? Was it like a legit season?
Are you trying to say it's an astronaut championship?
It's not a legitimate season. It's what
I just meant because like some teams didn't opt in, some teams did. It was
all the teams in the play.
That's where he went. He went there. He's like, hey, did y'all even play the best of the best?
We did.
Okay.
We did.
Okay.
We played the best of the best.
All right, man. That's cool.
That's
cool.
it. Let's
we
close
played
it out.
two solid teams.
You played two solid teams.
Like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Anything? Yeah. All right, man.
You like Roll Tide?
I'm not even gonna
just
go
like
I'm not even going with X anymore, man, because he's gonna derail us. Ready to go? You got any last comments, man?
Man, just like Kev RL was saying, if you liked it, just comment, like, subscribe, engage with this. If you didn't like it, tell us how we could do better. Cool. Forgive us for X. He's just a little excited, man.
Kid in the candy store. Kev, you got something you want to say?
Yeah, man. Let's give these dudes a break out there, man. Harden, Kyrie, all these cats. They're just trying to do their best out here, trying to get a championship. Do what they think they're the moves that they should be making.
There you go.
We're trying to
we
get this
agree
time
and
off,
disagree with it sometimes, but we agree and disagree with them. But at the same time, they're doing what they think is best for their careers and what they're trying to aspire to get. So all the best to them, you know what I mean? Gotcha. And we love talking about y'all. Y'all give us content. Thank you.
Thank you.
For the people in the streets, can y'all stop playing Where's Waldo with Kyrie Irving? Spotted at a party. Ah, damn.
Yeah.
X, man, you got 30 seconds or less.
Hey, man, listen. I like how Kev's always about love, man, moving on and stuff. But, yo, they're basketball players, man. You got a job to do, man. If
Stop saying that. We all something.
The job is basketball players, man.
I know, but we all
humans,
something.
man. We humans.
You're making this sound like, oh man,
humans, but we all
he's
have
a guy
jobs.
with a job. He's a guy with a job. Like that don't make sense.
He's a job, and his job is to play basketball.
Correct, but why are you telling me what his job is? You see why you shouldn't go back to X? Like why you went back to X? Like
I gave him 30 seconds, and he went back into
Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Hey, bro, you got 30 seconds.
I'm gonna shut up.
You got the closing remarks. Closing remarks. Go ahead.
If I pull up an In-N-Out, bro. If I pull up an In-N-Out,
that's In-N-Out.
I don't know why you pulling up an In-N-Out, but go ahead.
I don't know. That's what people like in Cali, man. And they come over the speaker and they say, "Yo,
stop
we can't
eating meat, brother.
We can't give you this sandwich because our line cook doesn't want to cook right now." Like,
come on, son. Like,
is it not? It's not the same thing. Somebody.
It's not the same thing.
No, because the line cook.
Brooklyn are winning games. Brooklyn are winning games. They're still playing, man. They're winning games. The whole show didn't shut down, no.
That's what I'm saying, and nigga, you gotta say X, man, because
listen, if you got a job to do, man, you just got to do your job.
We all got a job to do, but life happens as part of doing that job.
Then take your time out and handle the life.
Okay. He is taking the time out, but we can't give him the break to do it though.
Hold on. We have to pause and reflect. The man took some time off to handle the problem.
Y'all talked about this last week. Y'all said
you said well, take some time off.
Take time off and not call my boss.
Get that piece in it, please. Get that edited.
Call my boss
somehow.
What's
I
take
some time off. Oh, right.
No, authorized time off, bro. The team don't even know what he's doing, man.
First of all, your 30 seconds is up. It's like your honor.
Because I got to defend my stance, man. I represent for the common sense folks, man. Comment down there, man.
Your honor, closing remarks.
Anyway, we done.
My client did it. He guilty.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the worst.
Exactly.
That was
Exactly.
the worst. That was the worst closer
Alright,
argument
man.
I've ever heard.
Hey, I'm just saying, you got to
See,
job. You got to do
I
it,
need no
man.
more evidence.
All right,
Actually, I
go
actually I
to the
need no more
Prophet
evidence.
Sanders to get time off, bro. Like his team don't even know what's going on. They got
Why
him
you
as
saying
MIA.
that? Why you saying
Hey,
this?
Kev, but
You
Kev,
don't
why
have
you
the
arguing?
numbers.
Why you see?
I don't know.
You
Pulling
are
us back, bro.
Say
Every time you
crazy
say
stuff, man.
pulling you back.
yeah. Divest from this conversation. You're not changing.
I'm just saying.
We defunded X, bro.
Defund X, bro.
Oh man.
So, and then this is me, man, Brooklyn. Like I said, man, I'm happy. I'm happy we had this news, but I do want Kyrie. Well, if there's something going on, yeah, take care of it, man. Get
Yeah,
back
for
out there
real.
on the court, man. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I gotta keep these people, man, from getting off the rails. They out here like stop the vote, start the vote, whatever. Stop the count, start the count. But yeah, if you have any questions or topics you want us to discuss, man, hit us up on the social media, man. Tell us what you want us to hear, or what you want us to speak about. So, other than that, man, I'll let everybody go, man. Last call.
Sure. Thank you.
Cool.
We out.
All right, man, we out.
Next
man.
week.
Later,
Next week.
man. See y'all next week. Later.